Assalamu alaikum. Talking about the model of organizational behavior, we first present an overview of it. A model is an abstraction of reality, a simplified representation of some real world phenomenon. That's what defines a model simply. The exhibit is shown to you presents the skeleton on which we will construct our OB model. It proposes three types of variables: inputs, processes, and outcomes or outputs at three levels of analysis: individual, group, and organizational. The model proceeds from left to right with inputs leading to processes and processes leading to outcomes. Notice that the model also shows that outcomes can influence inputs in the future. Now, inputs. Inputs are the variables like personality, group structure, and organizational culture that lead to processes. These variables set the stage for what will occur in an organization later. Many are determined in advance of the employment relationship. For example, individual diversity characteristics, personality, and values are shaped by a combination of an individual's genetic inheritance and childhood environment. Group structure, roles, and team responsibilities are typically assigned immediately before or after a group is formed. Finally, organizational structure and culture are usually the result of years of development and change as the organization adapts to its environment and builds up customs and norms. Then, talking about processes. If inputs are like the nouns in organizational behavior, processes are like verbs. Processes are actions that individuals, groups, and organizations engage in as a result of inputs and that lead to certain outcomes. At the individual level, processes include emotions and moods, motivation, perception, and decision making. At the group level, they include communication, leadership, power, and politics, and conflict and negotiation. Finally, at the organizational level, processes include human resource management and change practices. The third factor in our OB model, the outcomes. Outcomes are the key variables that you want to explain or predict and that are affected by some other variables. Now, what are the primary outcomes in OB? Scholars have emphasized individual level outcomes like attitudes and satisfaction, task performance, citizenship behavior, and withdrawal behavior. At the group level, cohesion and functioning are the dependent variables or the outcomes. Finally, at the organizational level, we look at overall profitability and survival. In the end, I would like to say that these outcomes will be covered in our subsequent chapters. However, I would like my students to ponder upon each so that they can really understand what the goal of OB will be. That'll be it for this video. Thank you.